Here we go. It's day 31. Wow. Time has flown. I didn't even realise it, to be honest. What's happened in between? Well, I've just cut the lawn twice. It's rained every day. It's not an exaggeration. We've had the wettest July on record. It's been really tough actually working in it each day, obviously, as I would be doing, being a gardener. I've caught a cold, which has been going round. I've had it over a week now. You know, nothing terrible, just feeling a bit under the weather, but feeling better now. I've just broke off work because we've got this nice little spell of some cloud and sun. So I thought I'll get myself a coffee and film this video. I mean, probably a week behind doing this, what I could have been doing, but took myself away for a long weekend as well in that time. But the lawn is looking good. It's looking good. It's nice, thick, lush. I mean, I could probably take the thumbnail now, really, as it's looking so nice, but we're gonna go that extra mile. That's what we're gonna do today. This whole video is us going the extra mile to get that spectacular thumbnail for this tutorial series of this domestic lawn with minimal resources, and you know, doing the best we can with a domestic lawn, and it's looking really nice. Yeah, so what we're going to do today, we're going to mow it, we're going to cut the grass first, then we're going to apply products. We're going to really hit it for that thumbnail. We're going to put green grass black moss on, we're going to put liquid iron on, we're going to put a wetting agent on, we're going to put a medium liquid feed on. We're going to talk about NPK numbers and how to read your feeds when you're in the shop about to purchase your fertilizer. Just a very basic guide on that to help us when choosing a fertilizer. What else are we going to do? Oh, we're going to put lawn helper on because obviously we're going to put the lawn under some stress applying all these products, so we want to help the lawn out with that. But yeah, we're going to go for the thumbnail, the spectacular thumbnail, so we can just sit back, relax. I've broken off work while we've got this spell, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to take our time and enjoy this process of looking after our lawn and making it look top. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, there we go. We've cut the lawn on a number 2 as usual. Went over it a few times. Still not sure how I'm going to be cutting this in the future as regards stripes. It's so small, it's hard to get a decent stripe on it. So I've just been going around in circles, to be honest. Just, yeah, and then the opposite way, just to give it a bit of a neater cut. So yeah, so I went over it 3 times on a number 2. On my lawnmower, and it's looking quite nice. I mean, I will be going shorter in the future once this tutorial series is over. Shorter lawns need a little bit more care, so yeah, that'll be for another tutorial, other videos. But it's looking nice. You can see it's not overly thick. You know, we've sowed quite nicely. There's still areas to fill out just here. So you can see that, you know, there's room for this lawn to grow and fill out as the plant wishes to. And there is quite a bit of red thread about. I mean, nothing terrible. We've had a few customers with it because of all the rain. It just, you know, it always comes. It's pretty much the most common lawn disease. So we've had that on a few customers' lawn, but not many. They've been holding up really well. The lawns actually look fantastic because of all the rain and obviously our product on them. The lawns are looking pretty nice really at the moment. And this one's looking pretty nice after a cut. It needs a feed. It needs a feed, it's ready for it. So we're going to start with an application of green grass black moss, and I've got a new drop spreader which I'm using for the first time. For 35 grams a square metre, it's telling me to put it on number 3, but I don't trust the spreader just yet because it's brand new. So I'm going to put it on number 1 first, and I might do a couple of passes. I like to go over it twice with a feed. Rather than doing one dose and in straight lines, because you can miss a bit. So if you go over it twice, you're just lowering that risk of missing areas on your lawn and getting the, you know, you want to get the same dose, obviously the same rate. You want to apply it at the same rate as what it says on the instructions, but if you can do that by doing it twice, then I think that's a good thing. You don't miss areas, small sections, which can look a bit odd. So I'm going to just put it on a number 1, go over it twice, and I think that might do me. That might do me, but I'll have a look how the pellet is, what the pellet looks like on the ground. If I think, yeah, that looks about right, then I might stop there, or I might do it again. So anyway, let's apply green grass black moss first. Wow, what an absolute disaster that was. Basically the spreader's broke on its first go, which is just incredible. It's incredible that these products still make it to the shelf. One test and it breaks and they're still being sold. Never mind, it was all going so well. I put it on a number 1, pushed it along, thought, oh, the pellet's not coming out, so, you know, I raised it to a 2. It was going so nice, and I thought, yeah, I'm happy with that. There's more wasps in my garden again. Sorry, I'm always getting attacked by wasps. And I thought, oh, I'll drop it to a number. I'll put it up to a number 2. It was going so well. I was happy. It was nice. I thought, yeah, I'll go over this twice. And then I hear this big crunching as I'm going along, and I'm thinking, what's that? I just thought, oh, it's just a pellet coming through. Maybe there's a big bit of pellet or something just getting stuck. Making its way through, but it wasn't. It completely broke. I'll show you. It's the worst product for your spreader to break on as well, because green grass black moss, as you know, is just straight iron and magnesium, so you don't want to dump a load on your lawn, but this is what happened to it. It's just, the wheel snapped, and the plastic inside is just completely snapped on itself. If I can show you, look at that first go. I mean, it's such a small lawn. How far did I push it along? And it's not a particularly large pellet, you know. The green grass black moss is just standard, quite dusty really. and it just collapsed. So yeah, sorry, maker of this spreader, we'll be taking you back and getting a refund and not using you again. Unbelievable. It amazes me in this industry actually how many Duff products make it to shelf. Yeah, and I mean it dropped a load here as well. It's a real disaster. I mean, I've tried to clean up, but basically when you over apply iron and magnesium, the area will just go black and it'll just die off. So that's going to go black. I've tried to clear it out as best as possible. I'll probably give it another go later on, just to take up some of the pellet. But yeah, when you overdose on iron and magnesium, it's just going to go black, and I'll end up breaking that out probably in the future. But yeah, I'm glad it happened right in the corner anyway. That's one thing, right in the corner. No one's really going to overly notice. But yeah, so I had to obviously apply it with my handheld, and I'm happy with the rate. I just put it on the normal rate now, as I do anyway, as I did in the previous videos. So yeah, disaster, unbelievable that these products get on the market in our industry. But yeah, anyway, it does. It happens all the time. So yeah, now what am I going to do now? That's thrown me. I'm going to apply a medium liquid fertilizer, and we'll discuss the basics of reading NPK numbers for fertilizer feeds for your lawns, specifically for lawns, not for anything else. It varies from plant to plant and what you can buy. We're just going to talk about lawn NPK numbers. Okay,